EA Sports. It's in the game.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me here on Revisiting Fight Night Champion, My Legacy. Last fight, I think I fought, what's his name? Young. I fought him for a second time, and he had a different version of the lightweight championship, or a different belt in the lightweight championship. So I took his belt. Now I'm holding two of the titles in the division, and yeah, gotta go after the last one. Except I think they gave me a mandatory. They gave me a mandatory fight, which is what's this dude's name? Brief me on that bad news. You failed your last post-fight exam. Beatings you're taking starting to have lasting effects. I feel like I get that every fight. It's crazy. I'm not doing 14% damage. Knock out your opponent under 5 rounds. Knock down your opponent 2 times. So, I feel like I get that warning every fight, like, so I've got to train. They gave me the mandatory Todd Castro, so I'm gonna train, warm up a little bit, and sparring, and I don't remember the Todd Castro fight. Maybe I should go back and watch it. I don't think Todd Castro was shit. I think Todd Castro, didn't he win like Defensive Fighter of the Year? One of the years that I didn't win it, and then I ended up fighting him and beating his ass. So I'm not gonna go back and watch the video, but I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna be that hard of a fight.
Okay, kid, let's see how you do with the ring. Get after him! Pick up the pace.
Crazy body shots.
There you go. Forget about being tired.
got a ton of XP too, so it's like, I don't know
Slow down now.
do that this episode.
Push it, kid. The chin down. Those elbows in. Just like that. Just like that. Pick it up. Pick it up. Keep those elbows in. Doing great. Faster, faster. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice work, kid. Nice work, nice work. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Head movement, head movement. That's it, just like that. That's it. Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Oh, no 40K.
Not bad. Focus on some technique.
Damn, that's the first time I've missed that in a long time. I mean, I'm like 700, 675 short of 40,000. That is fucking ridiculous. Alright, stream's going good. Alright, so looks like the game audio is a little loud. So I'm gonna knock that down a little bit. And then we'll check it here in a bit. So I'm rested, fully rested. Skills training again. Well, first I wanna. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll just train. So on TMZ, I think when I got on Instagram today, Floyd Mayweather said something about he's making his own boxing video game, which will be dope. But I hope it's really good. I mean, EA Sports is dropping the ball, not dropping a fight night at all. So if he drops the game, it'll be dope. I think it'll be a good situation. Anybody watching you play Fight Night, would you be interested in seeing a Fight Night game or a Floyd Mayweather game at that? I feel like the joystick punching is something that has to be in every like boxing game. It can't just go back to button mashing. And I was talking to a friend. I went to film school, and it was like an art school with a bunch of different art mediums being taught there, or different kind of art forms being taught there. And one of them was the video game arts, and yeah. I talked to a friend about making a game,
I want to see you punch
and
hard. Fast. Get a good snap in those
I
shoulders.
asked if like the joystick punching that Fight Night utilized
That's it.
utilized
Keep
when it
working your
first
body.
came out in 2004, if that was something that was like patented, so that another independent boxing game couldn't come out, and no, like button layouts and things like that, and controls are not something that video game companies can like patent. So that's cool as long as Floyd sticks to that, and his whatever company he hires to make the game or whatever. Like as long as they kind of take the exact controls from Fight Night, don't mess with the controls, it'll be great. It won't matter if it's licensed to EA or not. So Boxer Growth, edit Boxer. Definitely need to hit the Boxer Growth. That's there's 4,000 points. That's a lot. I need that stun resistance to the body. I'm a beast right now. Reduces duration of stun. Reduces duration of stun states from body punches by 1 second. So that's 2 seconds. Um, undo changes. Yes. I am gonna move my heart. It is just be all heart. I wasn't even using it really. auto assign says to just add it to. Levels available. So it must combination jabs. I don't use the jabs to the body. I don't know why it's always trying to get me to do combinations and jabs to the body. That's so strange. They're like, yo, your spleen is ruptured. Every fight, they keep telling you that shit. So what does it mean if I go up to levels? It doesn't matter, I might as well just keep my points. I suppose. I don't know what the levels available thing means, but I think it means I don't need to use up my XP right now. September 2020. I feel like this is the first episode I've had where the video was like full screen. I'm like slowly figuring out how to do this, put the show on. Still pretty bad at it, but having fun, and that's what matters. So I think I'm gonna do green and white, but not that color green. It's gonna be like a dark forest green, a rich woods green. That'll do. Oregon Ducks. No, I got it. I know what I'm gonna do. Is that gold right there? We could just do a black for the stripe. The file protector resets every time. That's some bullshit. throwing might even switch up the material. I could do sequence, but the stripe on the side has got to be either green or white. Oh, green and gold is cool. And we need to switch up these shoes. Not really doing Nike anymore. That's alright. Let's see if these crazy ass shoes looking good. Nah. These might though. Well, it's gotta be white. It's gotta be white. Looking like Conor McGregor right now. Nah, he had white trunks on, I think. Check the material one more time. Metallic. I like metallic. But I also like sequence. Sequence are darker. But I'm not doing sequence. Because I would never do that shit in real life. Alright, and then the robe. I think that's good. Alright. Ready to fight Castro. Deontay Wilder versus Joshua's next. What up, Burns? Yes, I hope Wilder and Joshua go. If not next, very soon. They're both really young, so I know it's bound to happen. but they might as well do it now and do it a couple times. Rematch at some point. I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds. Bear with me. All right. I'm back, and I think we got a rest week, and then we got a fight. Yeah, Burns commented in the chat if Deontay Wilder, or about Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua next. Yeah, I mean, that would be dope. I think that Deontay Wilder is cool. I'm glad there's an American on the scene handling business the way that he is. But I feel like he's a little bit like of a haymaker puncher, and he's a little wild and out of control sometimes. And yeah, I mean, when you're that big, as far as like being a heavyweight, that's all you need is to catch somebody one time with the big haymaker to knock them out. So it's like, if you say like are smaller, like that wouldn't fly as like a welterweight. I mean, it would, but you get tired.
So glad you're with us.
So once he meets somebody who can like withstand that barrage early, much like Mike Tyson, he got picked apart. So we'll see. I hope Deontay Wilder does well.
Great atmosphere here tonight.
2 belts.
Talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Allen's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. Castro's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him.
They're gonna keep making me have mandatories, probably. I don't know. I mean, hopefully I can grab that 3rd belt. Hopefully I can grab that 3rd belt soon. No announcers. Where you at, announcers?
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
All right.
A great setting here for this championship fight. It should be on the bucket list of every sports fan to come to a fight of this magnitude. Round 1 now underway.
Well, I can tell you personally what's going on in the trainer's mind, in his heart. He's thinking about all the years that he's worked to get here. And he's thinking about the last couple months in training camp. Have I done everything? Have I made my fighter fake everything he has to? There's a lot on the line for a lot of people.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Going out the jab.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Castro's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one.
I was playing Fight Night round 3, and I had this like style where like you would just walk forward and like.
Teddy, talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have two speedy fighters matching up.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna whisper my guy
But like,
here a little bit.
it worked better in
You know
Fight
what?
Night round
Use
3
his
just because
speed
the way that the blocking was. You could
Step out a
parry.
little bit, let him
Parries
shadow
were
box
different.
A little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
Off the target by Allen. See him timing that double jab to the head.
Oh. Let's go.
Come on. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Double jab by Allen. This round comes to an end. A round in which this
His
fighter
jacket in
threw
the
a lot
back
of
with
punches,
the
didn't
fucking
land
white
a lot
with
of
the green.
punches.
That's
I'll
crazy.
tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Castro.
Viking Warriors making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good combination to the head. Not much action as he just ties up. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Viking Warriors just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
I like how he doubles up that jab by Allen. Halfway through round number 2. You see he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. Nicely timed 1-2.
There it goes. A little freeze up.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. You know, we're early in this fight, but Castro's energy may come into question soon. He's throwing a lot of punches, Teddy.
Yeah, and his mental energy, too. I'm wondering if he's getting a little discouraged that his opponent is not showing a lot of effect from all those shots.
And we come to the end of round number 2. Allen's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. And that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball, everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Accurate jab brings the right hand. Castro's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Big uppercut right on the mark. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Castro. Nice 1-2 by Allen. Good clean shot returning.
Popping his
Well
ass.
done by Viking Warrior.
Burns commented in the chat. In your opinion, do you feel Anthony Pettis can be on top again? I'm not super like knowledgeable about Anthony Pettis, so I'll say that up front.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to.
But I know like he was like
This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have
so
to throw
good that
3
he
or
was
4
on the
punches
Wheaties
in a row.
box, which was like
You can
really
turn
big
this
for
around.
MMA and for
You gotta
the
let it
UFC. It was one of the big things that like pushed it into more of a mainstream sport once they put a fighter on a Wheaties box. So I know that he's like that'll always be a part of his legend.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you
Yeah,
like
I mean,
what
I
he's
don't
done
know,
so
man.
far
It's
early,
like
clean
the fight
sweep of
game's
all
really
3
weird.
rounds.
As I'm going back right now and I'm watching all the original UFCs.
Both of them had a chance to separate a little bit. He was the one who made the right decision.
I can't really concentrate and
Allen's
fight at the
keeping
same time, so
his
hold
guard up very, very well. Teddy,
on.
does it help to have
But when
the
I go
speed
back
that
and
he
watch
has?
the old
Anytime
UFCs,
you have speed,
I'll
you
just
can
say
put it
right
into
now
the
that
equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right. but now you
people's
put speed,
runs are really
you're doing
short.
it
You
even
know, it's
better.
all
You're
about
doing
your
it at
run,
a
like
higher
fighters' runs. Like they don't have, not a lot of guys have like dominant 10-year runs. Like a lot of guys will like win a handful of fights and then they're done, and they're never like super dominant. So let me finish this round and then I'll chat during the break.
Double jab upstairs.
This is all about. Oh, here we go.
Big shot.
You want me to
He's
punch
in
myself
bad
out?
shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants to tie up. If his opponent steps back a little bit, he can keep this offense going and end his night.
He's done.
Oh, and a 2-punch combo by Allen. A bombing right hand by. Look at that.
Boom, 3 straight right.
And he is down on the mat.
McGregor versus Mayweather in the octagon. Hold on, let me get to that, but thank you, Sky Hero, for tuning in. Anthony Pettis, yeah, so dude's runs are really short, and thought this was going to be over, but give me a second. I will answer all the questions in just a second. I have to do what got me there,
Great
which
work
was
offensively, landing that combination
working
by
off the
Allen.
jab.
Allen's doing exactly what you should
So
to be
this
a
round,
strong
so
defensive
round,
fighter. You got to block those punches.
So, guys' runs are short.
Round
Can he
comes
be
to
on
an
top
end.
again?
You saw the
Absolutely.
knockdown there
It's
in that
the
round.
fight game
A
is
little
crazy, and
momentum
anybody
game.
can be on top, especially if you're any good with management and they want to push you to the top. It doesn't even necessarily have to be based around your, skills. Sometimes if you can get a couple wins, they can make you a superstar or whatever. Like, I feel like Michael Bisping had a crazy ass run, but like, I mean, when he was champ, he didn't really defend against anybody of consequence, and when he did, he lost. Wouldn't rematch Luke Rockhold, wouldn't face Romero, so, and McGregor versus Mayweather in the octagon. It would be so dumb for Floyd Mayweather to go into the octagon unless they did like stand-up rules only.
if he's
where they
fully
used
back, just sitting
MMA
on that
gloves.
stool.
Like
Very
that would
nice
be the
work
only
with the
thing.
double jab up top.
And maybe some like clinching on the wall, but I feel like Floyd, maybe some like, you know, Conor could
Because you
bully
just
him
said
up
he
against the
put
cage.
something
No,
together,
no,
you know,
like,
one or two wouldn't land, but
I don't
he's
think they should
handcuffed
allow
the guy,
elbows. I
and the
just, I
first
mean,
two
they,
punches,
I
they
think
set
Floyd
up
sh
the third and
actually,
fourth.
in reality, I think Floyd should do it. If he can get the money that he wants, he should definitely do it. Because it's like it has no bearing on his boxing career. And it would be just another opportunity to make a whole bunch of money. He's already a fighter, so it's like he's only going to get as hurt as like any other fighter. You know, like at the end of the day, he could go in there and start getting beat up and tap. Oh my God, I shouldn't be talking. He could start getting beat up and then he could tap out. And I don't feel like it would have too much of a bearing on his legacy. And now I gotta stop talking so I could win this match.
Allen's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Come on, sucker.
Viking Warriors doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Little volume punching to the body there. Allen's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
I feel like my dude is super tired.
Castro's hurt. Can you believe this? This round is absolutely outrageous. Wow! Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
Ooh, almost caught him with the elbow coming through. If they did stand-up rules only, like no kicking with Mayweather and McGregor, that would be cool in the octagon.
By the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut.
So yeah, if they did Mayweather McGregor in the octagon, it would be cool regardless. Obviously, we know that Floyd has no chance on the ground, no chance with clinches, elbows, any of that, kicks, any of that stuff. So like, to see it would almost be like
Relax, shake it out, shake it out.
Shaquille O'Neal beating up on like Kevin Hart, you know what I mean? Like, okay, it wouldn't matter, but yeah, but I would like to see a rematch in the boxing.
Castro's got a good relationship with his corner, but now it needs to pay off. He was down in that last round. They need to get to work. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything.
There we go.
And away he goes. Oh, and
He knocked me down again.
Can he get up after going down a second time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Easy does it.
Allen's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
That straight right, unable to connect. Castro's got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
I feel like I gassed myself out or something. Because like I'm so slow.
He gets off with a combination up top. He comes with the straight right hand.
I'm dropping the straight 1-2 on him all day. dropping it.
He is
Oh my
damaged
God.
badly there. He may hit the floor. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. And that's the end of round 6. Castro's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of
Okay, so my stamina is pretty low, but I can work.
Into using crazy
Need to
glue
reset it
instead of
now.
adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
The body shots, man, this dude.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Allen's going to try to keep things going in this direction. He has dominated the action all night long. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little
They're making me
counterpunching would be
super
just
slow.
what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Up top with the right hand. Castro's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Protect yourself.
Oh, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to tire me out. He was the one that was punching like crazy earlier.
Combo lands to the head. Unable to score with the hook. Allen's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Well-targeted left hand by Allen. Castro's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Keep the pressure on. You have to start throwing in volume in there. Throw in volume.
67 to 72. I can knock this dude out,
It
but
will
it's
be
like
interesting to see if he finally opens up and lets his hands go here, because so far tonight,
halfway through the
as we
fight
start
here,
round number
basically.
8, it's clear on Teddy's scorecard he's just not in the fight. But it's also clear he should have some energy left to deliver.
Well, it's also clear that it's the moment of truth. Whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whatever the heck your profession happens to be, comes a moment of truth. What do you want to be? What do you want to do? How are you going to act at that time when it's most important? We're going to find out right now.
Beat him to the punch.
Viking Warriors is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight.
Oh my God.
Right hand. Castro
Bullshit.
gaining momentum and starting to pour it on. Carries it away. Boom! Big shot upstairs. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Allen. Left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand. Get your hands up. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Castro. precision punching is working well here.
There we go.
Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
Bro, it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there
We need
and
to
says,
tie up
"Please
the
hit me." I mean,
stamina
it's
here.
like putting a sign
We
on
got
it.
68 to
Here's the red
66.
target.
Yes, sir. So I wasn't focused. Just sitting here talking to everybody. Oh shit, he cut the fuck out of my eye. Okay. We gotta be careful, so I'm not gonna get that low
Allen
percentage of
bounces
damage.
back in his step. Start of a new round coming off of a round in which he really took some punishment. Castro's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Allen. Viking Warriors coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Allen's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
Come on, kid, fight!
Castro's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Relax, relax.
Allen's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Castro's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and bunches. The combination lands. Could this be the start of a big
Bruh,
comeback?
what the
He
fuck?
went
It's
from
like
owning this fight to
one
now
punch.
nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Allen's showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now his opponent should not be going to that head.
Whoa, what the fuck just happened? Why is this doing this? Please just I just unplugged it, like what the fuck? I have to be plugged in. Whatever.
Downstairs.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there.
Viking Warriors back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
A very crisp combination by Allen.
I need to knock this dude out though.
Solid.
There we go.
How is this gonna go on?
There we go.
Again, he hits the deck.
Oh, he's getting practice at
Oh,
it,
and he
so
misses
might
the
figure it
right
out.
hook, or the right hook that he threw at me. He knocked me down too many times, man. I have to knock him out. I can't just get a decision. There we go. There we go.
The ref is stopping this fight. Castro's unable to get up and continue on. Viking Warriors, fine work in the ring tonight. Keeps that title belt secure around his waist.
There we
For
go.
my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe
That was a crazy
Tessitore
fight.
saying
That probably
thanks
should win
for
fight
being
of
with
the year
us.
for sure. But he threw 294 power punches to my 9. And mine were like jabs and straights because I'm really bad with throwing power punches. It could be better. None of them. I'll knock him down 2 times. Alright, there you go. Exciting fight. For sure. Rematch against Todd Castro for my mandatory for one of my belts, I'm not sure. But I beat him, and I have bad news. It also looks like you're suffering from some neurological issues may force you into retirement if you don't stop getting your ass whooped. Be careful out there. You need an extended break. Damn. Man, I need to step up and wait. That's crazy. Well, there's only one fight to sign if the career is about to be short. There's only one fight to sign. September, October, November, December, January. That's not an extended break, though. Should I go to fight in February? Extended break. There's only one thing to do. Unify the title. So it's October, November, December, January. That's 4 months off. Like, how are they going to say I need to take an extended break? And then, say that I need an extended break and then only give me 4 months of a break. Well, we got it, though. They used to say, like, you get a surgery and you'll be fine. You don't need to take time off. Nike's not even my sponsor. No, what am I looking for? My Boxer. Legacy Central. Got like sponsorships or anything that they can show me? I'm going, I gotta get to the Hall of Fame, win 3 fights in a higher weight class. Pound for pound, top 10 pound for pound. Defend titles 4 times. legend. Alright. And then I'm not really trying to worry about greatest of all time. Anyway. So it doesn't show you. I know on the UFC game I've been playing, it'll tell you who your sponsors are, like what your deals are and things like that. You can kind of manipulate that, which would be cool for a boxing game as well. Alright. So we're just gonna go train. Skills training. Open sparring. Oh shit, I was probably supposed to cut this episode. I'll cut this episode right before the fight, and then beginning of next episode will be the fight. Nervous about this fight. Never fought this dude before. It's for the new title, the third title, unified. So I'll be the undisputed champion, undisputed lightweight champion. I wanted to see a replay of that.
Nice work, kid.
I could have ran the whole time too. 120,000. Damn. Alright. One more training session. And then we're going to the fight. What would Floyd Mayweather's boxing game be like? I thought when he was talking about that he was maybe like a phone game. I don't think he's gonna do like a console game. Oh man, really interesting topic. A friend of mine at work said he was talking about He was talking about the fact that like phones cost more than like video game consoles. And I thought that was pretty weird. He should have got knocked out there. I was laying all those strips, dude.
Come on now. It's okay, let's go. Let's go.
Let's work on defense.
Work, let's go.
Oh, he's gonna try to make me not give him 40,000. That's what this dude is. Fucking, he's a punk. That's what just happened. The game will throw little like curves at you, and you have to like the idea that they have you go do like the promo events and spar with the champ and all that. Like I've never done that once. Shut his ass down.
Keep it coming, kid. Nice. I want to see you punch harder. Faster. Don't let him get to you, kid. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Watch that. Move.
Should have been 850.
Good hustle that time.
Alright, so thank you for joining me on this episode of Revisiting Fight Night Champion, My Legacy. Tune in for the next episode where we go and try to unify the championship, and we also have to start thinking about life after boxing, because apparently my body is not keeping up, and the doctors are telling me that I'm having neurological issues and beatings I keep taking and blah blah blah. So, Fighter of the Year awards. Maybe we'll do that on next episode. So see you next episode, Fighter of the Year awards. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked the video, hit the subscribe button. Give me a like or a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down and say something mean in the comment section. But once again, thank you for watching, and tune into the next episode where I unify the titles. We got Fighter of the Year awards, or the yearly awards, and sorry for the yawn. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Till next time, be safe out there. Peace out.